So for this one, definitely easier to do in video than in picture. It's going to be looking at the back heel area of the fake pair as well as the real pair, and the focus is going to be the color of the Jumpman. In this video, on the left is the fake, on the right is the real. So here you can see there's definitely a clear difference. On the fake pair, the Jumpman is significantly lighter in color, whereas on the real pair, the Jumpman is a deeper, darker shade of red. So if you want to almost kind of like do a comparison in the sense of if you only have one or the other in hand, because it's very unlikely that you're going to come across a scenario where you have a fake pair and a real pair in hand. This is for, you know, you only have one or the other, you don't know what it is, you need to make a decision on what it is. The best way is kind of, if you go by the shade of red that the sock liner is, on the fake pair, the Jumpman is lighter than the shade of red of the sock liner. On the real pair, the Jumpman's closer to the shade of red as the sock liner, but it's actually a little bit darker. So here we're gonna take a look at the actual glue stains that you should expect to see on a real pair in comparison to a fake, which is kind of strange. Now, every pair is different, you know, craftsmanship, manufacturing, but this is the real pair. Pretty fucking shot, if you ask me. Like, they definitely could have stepped it up. So don't be surprised if on a real pair you see a significant amount of glue. This is not a telltale sign that it's a fake. Normally fakes have sloppier craftsmanship, but actually on the real pair, you're gonna see a good amount. So it's not necessarily it's a red flag, it's a fake, because actually in this instance, the fake is significantly cleaner and actually the craftsmanship of connecting the bottom outsole to the upper. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys another close-up look, and this is at the real pair. So if you have a pair in hand and you're skeptical that it's fake just based off the fact that you're seeing a lot of glue marks and just choppy craftsmanship, like that can be expected to see on a real pair of these. Like here, let's take a close look. See all the glue marks along the panels. Looks like little cuts, back heel. Like, and this is a real pair. So some of you guys might have a pair in hand and be like, oh man, this is definitely fake because you're seeing this. That's not necessarily the case. Sometimes Jordan's craftsmanship is not up to par with a lot of your guys' standards. So you might be shopping with a seller and you might be skeptical, but the pair is actually legit. You know, it's just Jordan's craftsmanship is not always A1. Let's just say that. All right, in this video, we're going to be focusing on the actual mesh-like material behind this cage, whatever you guys want to call this. Let's take a close-up look. All right, now focus on the material. You're going to see a lot of like little holes, perforations. God, that sounded very, very weird. Perforations. Fuck. You guys know what I'm saying. So, look at the material behind there. Now let's look at the fake. Bring that up. Material is completely different. It's significantly lighter in color. Almost has like a tinfoil-like sheen to it underneath the light. Material is just completely different. I want to show you this in video because in pictures it's not as clear. So once again, real pair and the fake pair. Nowhere near the same. In this video, we're going to take a close look at the difference of the actual embroidery stitching of the word flight on the tongue patch of the real pair and the fake pair. First, we're going to take a look at the real pair. All right. Take a good look at the stitching. And notice it's almost like little circles almost. Like, I don't even know how to exactly word it, but when you look over at the fake pair, the stitching is actually cleaner, smoother, more just kind of as if you were to write the word flight. And then look back at the real pair. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just not as clean as the fake pair, surprisingly. But regardless, this is how it looks on the real, and this is how it looks on the fake. All right, so here we're going to take a closer look at the actual patch on the inside of the tongue that says Air Jordan. On the left is the fake, on the right is the real. We're going to take a closer look at the real. that up a little bit. All right, so take a good look at the actual embroidery. It's pretty clean, as well as the actual rectangle panel cut is very sharp. The embroidery is very sharp as well. Take a good look at that. Now we're gonna go over to the fake. All right, notice that it's kind of crumpled up leather on the sides. That's because more of an inferior quality leather was used. So you're gonna see this, as well as the actual stitching is not as sharp. All the letters connect on the embroidery. Just overall not as clean. Each letter is also a little tighter too. So take a good look at this. And let's go back to the reel. Tag. I was surprised on the actual embroidery on the tongue that actually looks neater on the fake than the real. So I don't know. Overall with this release is damn near like the quality of the fake was tighter in craftsmanship. It's just the things that were different were like colors and the color of the fabric. But overall craftsmanship, the fake fucking wins. The fake honestly wins in this. Very, very let down by the actual quality put into this pair of Jordan 4s. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts when the fakes have nicer quality and nicer craftsmanship. Like I said, the differences are just in the shades of color of things. It's not the actual quality. The quality is actually shittier on the reel. So that's surprising to me. Jordan brand, you guys got to step it up, especially on a collab like with Travis Scott. How are the fakes nicer quality? That shit is bizarre to me. So that's my overall opinion. The fakes and quality fucking win this one. Peace.